Hammerhead is a minor antagonist from One Punch Man. He is an out-of-work slacker with no desire to find himself a job, so he stole various prototype combat suits and created the Paradise Group along with various other men without jobs, with the intent of changing society so that those who don't want to work won't have to. He was voiced by Wataru Takagi, who also voiced the Joker in Batman Ninja and Zeus in Record of Ragnarok, and Edward Bosco, who voiced Devo in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Franklin Bordeaux from Hunter x Hunter. With his followers known as the Paradisers, Hammerhead and his followers began protesting about the endless harsh cycle of economy, wanting to change the society into a utopian world. Using the stolen suits, the group starts causing havoc around the city, destroying a building and confronting the police and C-class hero Mumen Rider, who are unable to fight them as they advance, destroying everything in their path. They go after the building of Zenairu, the richest man in town, but they are confronted by Sonic, who was under the employ of Zenairu at that time. Sonic easily kills all of them except for Hammerhead, who manages to defend himself and starts throwing boulders at Sonic. Though Sonic dodges them, he notices they created a straight path, as Hammerhead attempts to counter Sonic's speed by drawing him directly towards him. Despite that, Sonic still goes straight on the path, so Hammerhead uses a large tree to crush him, but fails as Sonic appears behind him and throws a kunai on his head, which instantly knocks him out. As Sonic talks on the phone with Zenairu, Hammerhead escapes, but is stopped by Saitama, who was after the group as well. Hammerhead punches Saitama, but it has no effect on him, so he attacks Saitama by spinning his arms, though Saitama easily blocks the move and punches him, obliterating the armor and leaving Hammerhead naked. Hammerhead pledges for mercy, so Saitama lets him leave if he stops causing trouble. During his escape, Hammerhead intercepted by the monsters who owned the combat suits he stole, leaving him behind to die. Hammerhead survives thanks to his thick skull and promises to go find a job. As head of the Paradisers, Hammerhead strives to create a utopia in which work is voluntary, and the unemployed receive full financial support. Despite his leadership role, he lacks the charisma to rally any support for their misguided cause and resorts to terrorism to garner attention. Hammerhead's battle suit gives him false confidence. Without it, he has a very cowardly personality, which comes out after Saitama destroys his suit. Hammerhead is a tall muscular man with a horizontal scar across his nose. Like the rest of Paradisers, his head is bald and he wears a black, full-body battle suit, although his rank is indicated by unique flame decals emblazoned across its torso and thighs. As a B-class criminal, it can be assumed that Hammerhead is a reasonable threat, being able to match B-class heroes in terms of power. Hammerhead's strength exceeds greater than that of an average human. He can create massive shockwaves with a single slam and even lift a boulder and a tree in just a single arm. His punch is so powerful that it caused a great shockwave, although it didn't affect Saitama at all. A battlesuit identical to his own destroyed a massive skyscraper. He is able to take considerable punishment. Although his natural physical prowess is already able to, this is further enhanced by his battle suit, which withstood an attack from Speedo-Sound Sonic with minor damage. Despite lacking his suit after his skirmish with Saitama, Hammerhead had above-average physiology. He has survived a kunai strike from the head and an ambush from the monsters who owned the combat suit he stole. His skull is several times thicker than a normal human's, allowing him to endure what would normally be fatal to humans. He has some subpar hand-to-hand combat skills. One of his notable moves including a powerful spin attack that lets him rapidly swings both of his arms. Hammerhead is also quite a good brawler. As his name suggests, Hammerhead possesses a cranium several times thicker than a normal human's and dense enough to withstand bladed and blunt trauma. On multiple occasions, this has allowed him to survive injuries that would normally kill a person. Hammerhead has a history of street brawling, having once put 20 people in the hospital. Despite his plain appearance, he employs some amount of strategy in combat, using his environment to set up crude choke points for his opponent. Hammerhead's battle suit protects him from all manner of attack and enhances his strength to superhuman levels, enough to create ground-splitting shock waves and lift massive objects with ease. The suit was destroyed by a single hit from Saitama. Under duress, Hammerhead can further augment the suit's power to gain even more size and strength, though its extent is not shown. Hammerhead shares some similarity to the Marvel Comics villain Hammerhead, who like him is the leader of a criminal gang known for having a superhumanly sturdy head. In the 2017 One Punch Man Halloween cover, Hammerhead was depicted as the spirit of legendary Japanese warrior monk Benkei, famous for dying on his feet after being struck by multiple arrows. In Hammerhead's case, he still has Sonic's kunai stuck on the back of his head. Hammerhead is ironically the complete opposite of Benkei, as he fell dead against Sonic but survived.